Welcome back, fellow armchair generals. This is Gamer1745 here, and I'm playing Hearts of Iron 4's World Ablaze mod. Yes, it's an app name for right now, but it's an app name back then. And we're getting ready to invade the Low Countries and swing into France. And that is going to be an interesting challenge to see how this goes. I don't know how well I'm prepared for this with this mod. Each mod, significantly changes the game. Now, got these constructing with that. Don't have enough fighters or. Can you start as any country, or is there? You can start as any country that's on the map. You just click the country, at the start on the starting screen, and pick that. They will have the major players down sort of in the center as a selection of the war, because I figure that those are most likely people to play in. You very well might want to start with a smaller country to learn the game better than trying to manage a major power. Hello, Tyler Thomas. How you doing? I think we are sort of in position and ready here for the invasion. So, before we start that, let's take a quick look at our naval operations. Keeping some vessels out there. We snuck some submarines into the Mediterranean before the start of the war. Now we have all of these sort of listed here. Most all the mods you can find in the workshop on Steam. Okay, and another thing we haven't done as well as we should. Let's get our command. Now we don't really have much mobile infantry, so we're going to. We do have motorized units in our armored units, so I guess that will help there. Got that. We've used up some of our command power as well. Welcome, anomalous. War support, political power, fascism support, right? I don't really need to change this at the moment. Okay, so here we're going to, like I say, get ready for fall. We're going to start fall Gelb. Just declared war on the Benelux countries. Now we're going to put these guys over here, including the fighters, which are sort of somewhat needed over Western Germany, but I think we will switch them just so that our bombers are entirely unescorted. Yeah, that's pretty heavy. Hackers. Gonna really keep pushing hard with air power there. Now they've left us this open, so we're gonna just march right in that way. This is global. This is completely global. The Japanese are battling right now in China. This is completely global. And yes, there's also, you know, the Americas out here, but are relatively at peace. Okay, so what we're going to do here is move those that way. And Rommel is somewhat this way in the back.
Angetreten. Ihre Befehle. Ausrücken.
2 divisions. They're not going to win, but we're going to send 2 divisions there. Yes, even Africa. Your home country? Where are you from? Yeah, that'd be interesting. Tommy Corps. For it, I'm not sure whether you took down a transport. Do we have transports moving through here? Why do we have transports moving through here? Couldn't, I don't think. Ah, the Congo. The Democratic Republic of the Congo, I'm guessing. Yes. There is, in this mod, there is, the Belgian Congo is a sort of a sub-state of Belgium. So, yeah. Just using these as spoiling attacks. Keep them from moving against as we try to rush in through there. Well, let's slow this down a little bit. Magic. The division move there just to... We got a little bit of equipment from taking out Luxembourg. Surprised that they really had any. Here, well, we're just going to keep going to Rotterdam.
Bereit zum Ausrücken. Ihre Befehle? Bereit.
Push to there immediately, not waiting to cross the river. You guys push into there, you going coming across the river, and you push down along there. I think you need to check your spelling there, Arno. My fiend. That has a very different meaning without the R. Hello, Spitfire Studios. Yeah, I know.
Achtung. Ausrücken.
You just keep going. Yeah, no, I do too. I do spelling errors, but not just a obviously, yes, a misspelling, but not just an incorrect spelling. It has a different meaning. Get across river and push.
Angetreten.
I'll be talking about Ukraine and Russia here in about 30 minutes, and I'll go into that in some detail and answer, at least give you my opinions of things. I don't know that I can answer the question, but I'll
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
tell you what I think is going on and some of my evaluations.
Bereit.
Bring in Slovakia, not that it's going to help us a whole lot, but we'll do that. And we can bring in the Protectorate of Bohemia and Maharan. Get our collaborator friends here.
Ausrücken.
Okay, well, you guys all move there. We've got our armor stalled here.
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
Still pushing forward. Allies. Okay, wow. Well, without us declaring war on them, it looks like, because they've joined the Allies, it looks like they're going to join, be in our cause, our enemies now, which is unfortunate. Not just unfortunate in the game sense that we, you know, don't want them in the war until we're ready to fight them. But it's unfortunate that something so, in my opinion, something so unlikely historically is happening. People were just, yeah, well, we have Arno here and Niagara. They'll help with moderating comments, I am sure. Those new here, I have a background in history. I have you know, studied military history, political history for a long time, and I think a historian, unlike some other people, but I think a historian is a good person to evaluate what's going on right now. Okay, so they've stopped pushing there. So let's grab 4 divisions, push into that with those 4. These guys we're going to push down here. People become uncivil when they don't see each other face to face. So on the internet, people will behave differently than they would in person. I think that's just a definable fact. Okay, we just took down the Netherlands. For some reason they had Johnson M41 rifles, which weren't made yet. Heavy weapons and other stuff. Good. Okay, so the Netherlands are down. We're going to keep moving around here to occupy places. North, up here. Denmark doesn't even join the Allies, so let's... I did have soldiers here. Really thinking more going north, but... Okay, we've captured, I think in the Netherlands, another... or some more factories, I should say. But will allow us to do some more shipping, so let's throw in another submarine, even though it's going to be just one so far, at least. There. Let's look at trade. Here we're bringing in all that we can. There. Let's increase this by 1 to try to get more iron in. Get across the Meuse, we might be able to push into. There. You stop going because they pushed here.
Bereit zum Ausrücken.
Hello, Mr. Anderson. 39 curfews in effect. All civilians will be on the street during curfew will be considered members of the enemy sabotage or reconnaissance group. Well, that's interesting. I thought they were trying to call up the people of the militia, but
Angetreten. Ausrücken.
I have heard there's a lot of talk about so-called sabotage groups. Not saying there aren't sabotage groups, but just that's what they're being called.
Ausrücken.
You give it about another 20 or so minutes. Just trying to get land back. Yeah, hello Cameroon 27. Yeah, he is. We'll be talking about what I think his goals and objectives are. Lovely. So we are here. These guys are coming across down to here.
Angetreten.
Okay, you guys head that way. I know they're entrenched. No, we're gonna push straight across the river into France. You come up to here, you come up to here. Hey Tinky! Couldn't have meddled with Ukraine in getting them closer in 2016. The European committed to a time that they might be responsible for a civil war. Yeah, I'll talk a bit about that, Tinky. Otherwise, life is great. Living is great. I don't care too much. Yeah. I hear you. I hear you. We're gonna talk. I just sort of want to give people a chance to get here.
Bereit. Ihre Befehle?
Have a talk about things which I think are important. Just to talk, if nothing else. Oh, LS. Well, I'm going to talk about that. What I think is that the best they can. Oh, we got a big gap in the line here. I moved too much forward
Angetreten.
there without being on. Okay, well, we need more trucks, I know. So, what trucks take rubber? What else do we need more of? Well, we've got rifles. We've got everything. Well, fighters. Let's add some more fighters to the production. Well, you know, let's see. We have more iron, steel mills. Well, it doesn't look like we okay. Iron shortage. So what we need to do here is trade for more iron from. Hello, Hungarian noble. In my opinion, Russia will annex eastern Ukraine and create somewhat of a puppet government like Belarus, possibly. Hungarian? Yeah, I'll get into some of this very shortly. I just sort of want to do. I have some thoughts and something I want to read to start off with. So, in Hoy, is it best to be the aggressor or the defender? If you get what I mean.
Befehle?
That's a tough question. I don't know if there's a simple answer to that.
Befehle?
Definitely the aggressor gets to set the tone of what's happening and all that kind of stuff, and that does matter.
Zuhören. Suchen Deckung. Ihre Befehle? Zuhören.
Yes, and if you're new here, whether on Twitch or YouTube, and I see the chat from both, you can give it a follow or a subscribe as you like. And as Arno was saying, you can hit that thumbs up button if you're on YouTube. Okay, well, so far with this, we've achieved the goal of getting across
Ausrücken.
the Meuse River. That was sort of the big objective. The big concern for Fall Gelb. If they could do that, it was perceived, and apparently rightly so,
Angetreten.
they were going to have a fairly good success of attacking.
Angetreten. Bereit zum Ausrücken.
The YouTube. Yeah, you can just scroll down on Twitch and you'll see the links to the YouTube channel. But Arno's also posted it too. That's great. Thank you, Arno. You can watch it either place. It's the same
Ausrücken.
thing either way, but wherever you like, wherever you prefer watching. 'Cause I know different countries, different regions have different connection qualities. Alright, well, I think we've achieved our first goal here, getting across the Meuse, and we're going to use that to end this part of the live stream here with it, and we're going to get into talking about Ukraine, because I do think it's an important topic to talk about, and I have some, I think, important things to say about it from my years of watching history. So thank you all here. We're going to stop this.